What's going on, YouTube? This is Shaggy316, and I'm coming to you with another video. And bear with me a little bit. I've got a cold. My nose is real stuffed up, and I that's why my voice is real raspy. But nevertheless, I wanted to come on and make this video, and it's going to be kind of a tough video. I've never made one like this before. Um, but yeah, I'll just dig right into it. Earlier tonight, we were doing a podcast, and that we do on a weekly basis. It's called Villain Villa, and our host was. We don't script anything or take notes or anything, so he has a laptop, and he just skims through while we're talking about one subject. He skims through the internet and finds different topics to talk about, nerd stuff basically. And we were about to talk about my favorite TV show, which is, you guys could probably tell from some of my past videos that I'm a huge Walking Dead fan. In fact, if I were to rank my top 5 favorite movies or favorite TV shows, Walking Dead would be far above that list. I'm a huge fan. But we got some devastating news tonight. Most people that know me know that my favorite character on the show was he no longer on the show. He was he made his exit in season 4, and that is Hershel Greene, um, played by Scott Wilson. We got the devastating news today while we were filming our podcast, and it made it hard for me to get through the rest of the podcast when we found out that Mr. Wilson had passed away at the age of 76. I was a huge fan of Hershel, and I liked Scott Wilson and other stuff that he did. I remember watching him on In Cold Blood when I was younger, and a couple other things throughout the years. But the character of Hershel Greene, for some reason, struck a chord with me, and I wanted to meet Mr. Wilson so bad. I actually almost went to go see him about 3 or 4 years ago, but my funds fell out from underneath me at the time, and I wasn't able to afford to go. And now I'm really regretting it. But yeah, I was a huge Herschel fan. I think, to be honest, another one of my favorite characters was Dale, and of course he's gone now too. He passed, and the actor's still alive, but that character is no longer on the show either. I think it was because they were not just the moral compass of the show, but they were like grandfather figures. And 10 years ago, this coming January, I lost my last grandpa, and it just the character just, I don't know, maybe it's just me. This may sound sappy, but he was like a grandfather figure, not just a moral compass or just an all around good guy. But yeah, he was my favorite character. I mean, there hasn't been another character on that show that I liked more than Herschel. And it was like I said, it was devastating to hear the news that he passed away. I mean, not to hear the news, but to see that episode. And to this day, I still have a lump in my throat every time I watch that episode. But to find out that the actor passed away, and I'll never get to tell him what his character meant to me, is kind of heartbreaking, so to speak. Um, yeah, wish I could have met him before he passed, but I don't know. Things just weren't meant to be. Um, One thing that is kind of cool. I don't know if I've ever showed this off in a video, but my mom has passed away. She passed away in 2016, but before she went to the hospital, she knew I was a Herschel fan, and she knew I was never could find his figure anywhere. I was looking for it everywhere. Well, she stumbled across it online. I think it was on Amazon or whatever, and she bought it for me. And I never opened it. I opened all my other ones, but for some reason I never opened it. And then, of course, she passed away, and I told myself I'll never open it. And it's this figure right here. It's still sealed. now it's got more memories to it because, like I said, my favorite character. But I don't know. It's kind of sappy, and people are. In fact, one of my friends was kind of teasing us. Oh, he was just an actor, and you never met him, and you don't know him, and he didn't know you. And, but it's still, I mean, when you love a show and you love a character and you want to meet the actor so bad, it's kind of hard to take, a lot to take in all at once. But yeah, this video is dedicated to the memory of Scott Wilson. May his memory be eternal. That's all I really wanted to talk about on this video. I guess until next time, I guess I'll see ya. Shaggy out.